I would say my childhood was pretty normal on the outside. Grew up like any other like 90s baby would. But on the inside, it was pretty chaotic, pretty abusive. It was a lot for a kid to handle. I got really used to hiding the pain, and I felt pretty alone as a kid. Right about the time I was 12, going into junior high, through a series of events, my mom and dad's marriage had completely dissolved. They got a divorce. My mom became addicted to pain pills. I had gone through some abuse from someone I trusted in my family, and things really came to a head. My dad pretty much told me I was a mistake, and so I spent a lot of my adolescence trying to numb that hurt and really trying to feel like I mattered. I really thought football was going to be my ticket, right? I mean, I've been a big guy my whole life, so I thought I'd have value in that. And all the way up until my junior year, I really excelled in football. And I had a coach that pretty much told me I would amount to nothing, and it broke me. And so I quit. And that really led to a spiral of partying and pornography and anything I could really do to feel something, because I had lost that thing. I'd say the relationship with my dad was pretty strained. I mean, for good reason. He was a very abusive person, but he ended up getting very sick, and I ended up having to take care of him. So a lot of hurts were healed, and a lot of time and things were reconciled. So much so, towards the end of his life, he actually told me that he loved me for the first time. When I met my wife, Bree, everything in my life changed for the better. She's the best thing to ever happen to me. And I really felt like I was meeting Grace in real life. And then we found out we were pregnant with Eleanor, our daughter. And I knew that being a dad, I had to look at things differently. When we went to go tell my mom that we were pregnant with Eleanor, she was in a rehab facility. And I told her straight up that if she wanted anything to do with my daughter, that she needed to be sober. And it was like a light bulb went off. She knew that she was going to get a second chance, and her life changed drastically. It was night and day. She was a great Grammy for the short bit of my daughter's life that she was there, because unfortunately a few months after Ellie was born, my mom passed away. After my mom died, I think I hit the lowest point of my life. I felt alone, even with a beautiful baby girl and a loving wife. I slipped back into a deep depression and addiction, and I really felt like my family would probably be better off without me. One night, I'm sitting on the coffee table, and my wife grabs my face and says, "You can't pour from an empty cup." And at that moment, I realized that I truly was empty. All the faith and the things that I learned as a kid flooded back to me. I knew that I was alone, but I wasn't really alone. God never left me. Even at my most unstable point, I feel like the church has given me a sense of stability, and coming to New Life really felt like coming home. The relationships at this church have meant everything to me. I made a lot of friends. People like Ross and Joanne Lind. I mean, Ross and I connected. We see eye to eye. I mean, literally, we're both tall guys, but for someone who has struggled with the relationships in his life, to have someone like Ross step in and be kind of my adoptive grandpa has meant the world to me. And they love my kids. From giving Christmas gifts to showing up to birthday parties, to getting them little trinkets from little road trips they take, showing up intentionally for my kids has meant the world to me. To the person who thinks their life is too messy, and I have seen God redeem things that I thought in my life were so far past redemption, that pain and depression and anxiety aren't my story and aren't my legacy. And the same hope and the same God that saved me then is the same God that can save you.